Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Glory Hunter. We are returning today once again with Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga, and I hope to find you very well. We are returning off the back of the special episode 50, which if you haven't already seen, make sure you go and check that one out. It will be on the channel by the time this is up. I've actually just got back from my holiday to America, so this is my first time playing in around about 3 weeks or so, so I'm just sort of getting myself back familiarised with sort of where we're currently at. Obviously top of the Bundesliga at the moment, but it's still pretty tight. We have got a couple of points gap at the top, but still 11 games to go, so we're kind of getting towards the climax of this season with Bayer Leverkusen. But we're kicking off today's episode with Mainz, who are currently sat down in 17th place, struggling this season, but they are our bogey team, and it's my first game in about 3 weeks, so I'm a little bit nervous about this. Nothing else really to let you know about. We're just jumping straight into this first game at home to Mainz. Alright then, here we go, back today. Nice to be at home at the Bayer Arena, and at home in real life as well. Had a, oh my god, shocking start. Oh no, Dennis Undav. Oh, what a block from Torres. Bloody hell. Had a good time away on holiday, but ready to return. Unfortunately, having to return to work as well, which is not quite so fun, but thankfully it's bank holiday Monday as I'm recording this, so a little bit of time to chill out beforehand. And here goes Karim Adeyemi. Oh, it's a little bit slow. Moussa Diaby, and we lead inside 5 minutes. Bit of a shaky start, but our first attack brings our first goal. Moussa Diaby on our return. That turn from Adeyemi for the goal was meant to be like a ball roll. I'm just so out of sync with playing this game that I just basically turned backwards away from the goal, but thankfully, because of the way FIFA works, we still managed to create the opportunity and score the goal. Here we come again, Jesus. Oh, it's a brilliant ball into Diaby, who's got the legs. Musa in behind Stanisic. Can he peg it back to Gabriel Jesus? We've still got it. 3 weeks away, doesn't matter. No difference. We are still banging goals with Bayer Leverkusen. Brilliant ball from Jesus into Diaby to start off with, and then Diaby with the raw pace, goal and assist. And Gabriel Jesus on his return to the team after injury bags a goal as well. So we've got a couple of big games coming up in this episode. Obviously we've got some important games in the Bundesliga where it's still relatively tight in terms of going for the league title, and we've also got the Champions League. I want to say we were at the last 16 stage, or possibly the quarterfinals. Second leg against Chelsea, so that one will be very tough indeed. Here we come forward again, looking for Jesus in behind. But yeah, oh, that was wayward. This episode will be pretty chilled out, as I'm still relatively jet lagged. As Torres goes up, good save. Still jet lagged, tired, and first time playing FIFA since I've returned, so gonna be pretty chilled. Renato Sanchez with the hit. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Those shots are so weird, the animations. The keepers always seem to get them wrong. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Karim Adeyemi, 3-0. Smashed home from Karim. And that'll be game over inside half an hour. Lovely stuff, boys. Soba gets spun. Oh, shot comes in from Dennis Undav. Baku, Tielemans, Renato Sanchez. Was that a Rabona? That would have been filthy from Renato Sanchez had that gone in. Here come Mainz looking to find a way back into it. Stanisic inside. We don't get there, and they do have their goal back. Ollie Watkins pulls one back for Mainz. Well, that will do it on my return. We are going to pick up the 3 points. I said it was comfortable in that second half. We probably should have had more goals, but a 3-1 victory nonetheless. And at this stage of the season, the 3 points are all that matters. On to the next one, Hertha Berlin. All right then, guys, another trip to the beautiful Olympiastadion. in Berlin as we take on Hertha. And we've made quite a few changes for this one, with Chelsea to come in just a few days' time. Jesus in behind for Sessegnon. Can he find Jesus again? He can, and Gabriel Jesus will score again. Arguably our player of the season last year, or definitely one of our players of the year. Come back from this injury, and he's having a real big impact at the right time. Gabriel Jesus with his second in as many games. Here's Jesus again looking for Sessegnon. It's that same ball in behind the fullback. Sessegnon tucks it back to Renato, and we're running riot again. 2-0, a quick fire double, and Ryan Sessegnon with both assists getting in behind the fullback down the right. Oh no, Sadio Mane's gone down there. That looked a bad one as well. That may well be a season ender. Oh, as we're through on goal and the ref blows up. But yeah, Sadio Mane's going to be done here. That is a real shame. He has declined quite a lot recently. I'm actually going to bring Kramaric on. He's declined quite a lot recently, but he's still been so important for this team. You can see it as he tried to ball roll and he landed. Not a good one for Sadio Mane. Sessegnon's delivery already got 2 assists. Now it's Werner, it's in. The keeper couldn't keep his header out. And Timo Werner with another. Not sure if Sessegnon will be credited with the assist. But Timo celebrating the goal as his near post header is nearly kept out by the keeper. Pushed onto the post. And then into the back of the net. Gets in front of his man. And the keeper can't stop it from going in. It is Werner's goal. And we lead by 3 once again. Well, it hasn't taken us any time to settle back in. As Gundogan now finds Sessegnon. Stops Sessegnon. Big save by the keeper to keep it at 3. But still, the ball is alive and it will be another corner. Sessegnon nearly adding to his assist with a goal. Same routine again, and this time the keeper can deny Timo Werner. Sessegnon again looking for Werner. Same again. Sessegnon a bit deeper this time. It's Werner who attacks it again though, and the outcome is the same. This time Timo Werner stays a little bit deeper, but Hertha Berlin do not learn from their mistakes. The keeper can't get there into the other corner this time, and Timo Werner at the double. And it might have worked an opening here. Varela does hit it and it's blocked and cleared by Gundogan. And Jesus is looking for Werner, who's going to get there. Werner this time looking for the assist for Renato Sanchez, who slams it home for his second as Gabriel Jesus just about dives out of the way of it. Absolute rocket from Renato. One last chance for Hertha Berlin maybe. Gerson's intercepts. And there is the full-time whistle. It's 2 wins from 2 in the league in today's episode. Our next game, our return to the Champions League, is going to be tougher than this. It's Chelsea back at the Bay Arena. Bring it on. Alright then guys, massive game. Last 16 of the Champions League. It's the second leg in the snow at the Bay Arena. First leg obviously finished 1-1 in London. And we are looking today to make it to the quarterfinals. We've got to break this Champions League curse. We've won the Europa League twice, and I don't think we've made it past the quarterfinals in the Champions League. So maybe this is our year with Bayer Leverkusen. Chelsea, one of the teams we've sort of formed a rivalry with, especially in this competition. We need to get the better of them here to progress and make it to the quarterfinals once again. Now we'll look to exploit this channel where Chilwell would come forward, but we can't do so. The ball is into Vitinha and he snuck it in. Past Jan Oblak at the near post. And our Champions League woes may be continuing here. Sterling drifts infield. Pedri, the Spaniard, finds Vitinha. And he sneaks it past Jan Oblak at that near post. Squeezes it in past him somehow. Sterling, Elise, Vitinha. Oh, it's off the crossbar. And Tapsoba can clear. Baku's got himself in a mess though. Ball driven across and Elise at the back post taps home. And now we are in serious, serious trouble. Michael Elise at the back post on the stretch. Baku just didn't sort his feet out, loses it to Vitinha. It's a brilliant ball into the middle. And Capio, who had that chance down the other end, can't get there. And Elise does reach it, prods it home to give Chelsea a 2-0 lead on the night. As we approach half-time, Chelsea just want it more than us. They've restricted our passing. We've not been able to get going. 5 at the back is really causing us issues. That's got to be a foul, no? That's what I mean. They're more aggressive. They want it more. And we trail by 2 at the break with a lot of work to be done in the second half. Now Renato, Jesus. Karim Adeyemi. Back to Jesus. Now Werner. Adeyemi surely to pull one back and does. 3-2 on aggregate. And we are definitely not out of this yet. Gonna make a few changes, freshen things up. And it feels like that may be a turning point. So I've made a pretty bold move. Made a triple change, including the captain, Ruben Neves, who's been taken off for Yuri Tielemans. But we had to change something. System's going to stay the same for now, but we needed to freshen things up. Chelsea now looking to get back into that rhythm. Tapsoba steps in. Adeyemi looking for Sessegnon, was brilliant in that last game against Hertha. Whips one into the middle. It's a dangerous ball and it's just about dealt with by Chelsea. As time is ticking away here. This is end-to-end stuff. Tapsoba intercepts. Now Renato finds Tielemans. And it's Sessegnon again. In behind Chilwell. Cross into the middle. Jesus can't win it. Sterling does well. Elise loses out. Has to be now. Jesus. Tielemans. Back to Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's done it! Gabby Jesus, the former Manchester City and Arsenal striker, against Chelsea, just past Rudiger and drilled into the bottom corner past Aaron Ramsdale, and we are not dead yet in the Champions League. We fight back from 3-1 down and it looks as if we are heading to extra time. And there's the whistle and it is extra time. We fought back. I myself thought we were out of time, but we have done it. It will be extra time and potentially all the way to penalties. No changes for us at the moment. Chelsea have made one with Bertrand coming on in place of Michael Elise down the right. And you would probably say that having the home advantage, we may just have the upper hand, as Aaron Ramsdale makes a good save with his upper hand there to deny Renato Sanchez. Tielemans corner. Renato again, oh my word. Now that is something special from Renato Sanchez. Such a long way out. One touch on the half volley. Spin, curl. It's over the top of Ramsdale. And Graham Potter can't believe it. He's still at Chelsea. But Renato Sanchez with an important goal here that could send us through to the quarterfinals. Made a few more changes just to keep things fresh. We are 15 minutes away from an unbelievable comeback. Not the first that has been seen in the Champions League, but for us, the most important. That should be Pau Torres's and is. And Torres just launches it long. Saka, great battling from him. We just need to keep hold of it. Adeyemi might go all the way around here. Karim Adeyemi pulled back. Tielemans, Saka. It's over. Bukayo Saka, the former Arsenal man, against Chelsea. And it is game now. Wow, what a comeback in the Champions League. 3-1 down. Looked as if we were out. But Bayer Leverkusen, from the ashes, rise again. And we will be heading to the quarterfinals. I thought our Champions League curse was going to strike again. But we have done it. We're into the quarterfinals. What a night. Alright then guys, needed to take a minute to catch my breath after that Chelsea game, but back to matters in the Bundesliga. We've had to make quite a few changes and it's a big game against Hoffenheim. They're still third in the table, but a win here for us will basically confirm that they will not be winning it. They would be, I think, 10 points behind us if we win this, so for them, really, it's a must-win. For us, we would probably take a draw as De Lapp goes down injured there. That could be big early on, and he's going to have to come off. Adeyemi has Diaby in space. Did he hold his run? Moves to Diaby, tight angle. Comfortable save again for the veteran Baumann. Just about on top, but no real clear-cut chances. Here's Sal for Hoffenheim. I'm sure we lost to them when we played at their place. I think they beat us by 2-0. So one of few teams to have defeated us this year. Shot comes in, and Oblak can't get there, and Hoffenheim lead again. They work it around nicely, and as he gets away from Bella Kotchap, just opens up a yard or so, and the shot comes in. Maybe Oblak could have done better. He's positioned quite far over, and yeah, it's a weird animation that, but second goal of the season, and Hoffenheim have taken advantage of that and have the lead. That is a terrible tackle. And now is Becker in trouble? He is, it's a red. Becker is off. What is he doing? Crazy from the Hoffenheim man. And Hoffenheim have the lead, but are down to 10 men. Not long to go until half-time, so I'm sure they'll regroup. But here is Neves, and Baumann manages to get across and push it away. Saka's delivery is deep. Gersons is up, and Baumann again is equal to it. Made a couple of changes. Sessegnon and Gabriel Jesus on. Just need to be patient, like this. Wait for those opportunities. Sessegnon's going to get there. Drills it in. Oh, it's gone in. Gabriel Jesus bundles it in, and it is the subs who link up for the goal. Not a clean connection from Jesus, but he bundles it home, and we are level at the Bayer Arena. Now we look to come the other way. Diaby. Heavy touch. Musa wins it back though. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, it's magnificent. Oh, it's magnificent from Jesus. This man is on fire at the moment. Thought the chance had gone with Diaby here, but slides in, wins it back, and Jesus one touch, and then just bends it into that top corner. We have our lead back, and Hoffenheim's title dreams are fading, and ours are looking ever more likely. Herrera does well, Sanchez pumps it clear, and there is the whistle. And that is a huge victory in our quest for the Bundesliga title. Probably knocks Hoffenheim out of the race, who have given it a good go. But we are the team that have looked most likely all season long. Bayern Munich were also being held by Mainz. So if they've dropped points, we could be ever closer to that Bundesliga title. Huge win here at the Bayer Arena. Leverkusen 2, Hoffenheim 1. Alright then guys, the Champions League quarter-final draw has been made. It's in the news as well, so we can find out who it is from this screen. And Bayer Leverkusen will be taking on oh, it's an all German affair. Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarterfinals. I kind of fancy that. I do kind of fancy that. We look as if we're going to best them in the league. They did drop points, so we're now 7 clear at the top with just 8 games to go. Bayern in the Champions League. That is going to be interesting. So you can see the full quarter-final draw here. It's Dortmund against Manchester City. An all-Italian affair between our Roma side and AC Milan. And then Barcelona against Juventus. Some big ties there. No Real Madrid, not too sure what's happened to them. Can't find them. But quarter-final draw, that will be coming in the next episode, that the Bayern Munich tie. And I am really looking forward to that. Alright then guys, time for the final game of the episode. We'll hopefully be a bit chilled out. We've got an international break after this. But with Bayern slipping up against Mainz, it does look ever more likely that we're going to be crowned Bundesliga champions. It's obviously not done yet and we still have to play them, but we'd have to probably lose like 3 of our last 8 games, which I just don't see happening with the form we've been in. As Adeyemi storms through, good save. I just don't see it happening. I don't see us bottling. Still Timo Werner, brilliant pace. Oh, brilliant ball as well. Adeyemi, brilliant. Round the keeper and off the line. But we were unable to finish it off at the end. Here goes Adeyemi again. With the dink again, and it's off the line by the keeper this time. How has Adeyemi not opened the scoring in this one? Edmund. Renato falls to Jesus, who will finish it off. That is a slice of luck. But we will take it. And Gabriel Jesus with another. If he had been fit all season, he'd be looking at a Tammy Abraham 40 goals season sort of record. Dortmund lead again. They look like they may actually be our biggest challenger towards the end of the year. Bayern not on very good form, whereas Dortmund are. Jesus, that's brilliant. And a brilliant pass at the end of it. Karim Adeyemi, what a goal. The pass and the hold up from Jesus is fantastic. He really can do everything. And Adeyemi runs in behind to slam it home for 2. Plays it back to Renato. Now Neves and Diaby. Oh, it's going to go in. We've had some lucky goals in this one. Moussa Diaby will take it, though. I was off his thigh and into the net. It's 3. We'll take it. And the minute of those goals is really satisfying. Adeyemi, brilliant feet. Oh, it's opened up for him. Karim Adeyemi all the way. The defence parted like the Red Sea there. It's been relatively easy this second half. We've had a few half chances, but so comfortable for us. Runs past Mujrati and then just opens up for him. And again, what a lovely minute to score in. And that will do it. It's a huge victory before the international break, which will keep us 7 points clear of Bayern Munich. Alright then guys, that is where we will end this episode of Glory Hunter. You can see by the table, 7 points clear of Munich, 8 points clear of Dortmund in 3rd. It looks as if the title will be coming to Leverkusen with just 7 games to play. We've of course got that huge Champions League quarter-final clash against Bayern Munich, and also the DFB Pokal still to be played as well, where we will face Mönchengladbach in the semi. So lots to play for in the remainder of this season. I hope you're looking forward to it, and I'll catch you for the next episode very soon. Peace.